Hey everyone, I hope you're all doing well today. This time we're going to be looking at Hardcore Gaming 101 presents The Guide to Beat 'em Ups, Volume 1. I hope that they do a Volume 2 soon, because there are an awful lot of beat 'em ups out there, and they couldn't possibly fit them all into one book. In this one they cover pretty much the basics that you're going to see, or at least the commonly known and the really popular ones. Once they get into Capcom, then they get into some of the kind of obscure ones, I think. And also when they talk about Technos, they do get into some of, well, not really some of them, but they get into a few of the weird ones of Double Dragon. That whole series is just a hot mess. Then when they get to Konami, God, Konami. I wish Konami still made games, but they don't. They produce garbage. But yeah, they made a whole lot of really awesome beat 'em ups back in the day. And they also get into Sega here with the Streets of Rage series. There are more kind of weird Sega beat 'em ups out there that weren't included in this one. And I can understand why, just because they don't have the space for them. Man, I used to love these in the arcade. These were the games that I played when I did actually go to, not really arcades, but places that had arcade games. There'll be enough time for me to ramble later, but let's just kind of go over some of the basics. Each one of these games has a lot of description in it, which is great. They give you the history of the game, they give you some of the other stuff about it as well, so just the main characters, the plot, that sort of thing, and they do kind of review it a little bit. Then they give you a whole bunch of screenshots, which is great. They give you some of the alternate covers, they kind of explain some of the history of the game, and some of these need to be explained because, they talk a little bit about Double Dragon 5, and for the love of God, that thing needs to be explained because it makes absolutely no sense. Okay, I'll go on a little bit of a rant here. The whole Double Dragon series doesn't make any goddamn sense. Because it goes 1, 2, 3, and then Double Dragon Super, then Double Dragon 5, and then Neon comes out, and then there's another Double Dragon 2, which is a sequel to Double Dragon 2. I don't understand that, but whatever. And then they go with Double Dragon 4. Just that whole series is just a hot mess. And even explaining it, I'm pretty sure I messed it up. Anyway, so you got all that stuff. Hardcore Gaming did a really great job with this. I really like this book. There's a lot of information in here. They don't have a lot of beat 'em ups that I didn't know about, just because I'm kind of obsessed with this genre of games, so they have a lot of the ones that I knew existed already. And, that's great because I like all of these. Oh, one that they didn't mention was, one that they mentioned that I didn't know about was Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. I didn't know that was a beat 'em up. I only know the Sega CD version, so that was actually kind of cool. Sorry that I kind of messed that one up. I completely forgot about that until I was flipping through it again while I was trying to go over what I wanted to say. But yeah, flipping through this was really great. Just because this was kind of the era of the arcades that I remember the most. Is when there's a new arcade game or a new beat 'em up every other month or so, and you'd always discover new ones. These are the ones that I really love these. Because you had the Ninja Turtles game, you had the X-Men game, you had the Simpsons beat 'em up, which is awesome. And I wish the arcade 1-up cabinet that they made wasn't stupidly expensive, but I guess that was licensing or something like that. And then there's one that doesn't get talked about, but the Spider-Man arcade. And I'd mentioned that probably a few times. That is one of my favorite beat 'em ups of all time. Simply because of how weird it is. They ran out of Spider-Man heroes after Spider-Man and Black Cat, and they were like, well, now who do we throw in there? Well, let's toss Hawkeye in. And now we need a fourth. we'll throw the Submariner in there for some godforsaken reason. Yeah, it was just really cool playing that one. Anyway, if you're a fan of beat 'em ups, this is a great book for you. It's a really great resource. There's a lot of information in there. There's a chance you might find something that you didn't know about or you kind of forgotten over the years. Anyway, that's going to wrap things up, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and have a great day. Bye.